My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
She is not the concern, Watson. That child standing sniffling behind her.
It's my father, sir. He's missing.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young.
My mother left me when I was very young too. The old Tabard pub, North Street.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
Rightio, so what we need to do is investigate the we still need to do that. We need to pay a visit to Lord Marsh. And that is at the Marsh's house. So let's go over there right now.
Holmes, about Caitlin. Yes? She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her? To tell her what, Watson? Well, about her father. Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me? Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
That wasn't Holmes's... What? I thought she was Sherlock Holmes's father. Wait, what? I thought Sherlock Holmes was her father. I don't think Sherlock Holmes killed her father. In we go. What's the time? Does that even have a time? Is that average bane change? Air. Very dim. I don't know.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Okay. Let's investigate these two weird-looking people. So we have a doctor of some sorts, because they have a stethoscope? Stethoscope? Periscope? I don't know. And we have a sophisticated person who seems to be dead on the inside. He looks quite dead on the inside. Have you been smoking the devil's lettuce? Red eyes, feels unwell, lack of sleep. I want to say lack of sleep. Yeah, I want to say lack of sleep. I want to say lack of sleep. Gold ring, man of wealth. Yeah, most definitely. He is ill, he is hiding something. He could be hiding something. What is he hiding? What is he hiding underneath the blanket? He could be ill, though. No, the guy's definitely ill. The guy's definitely ill. Yeah, he's definitely ill. It's not... So, I mean, he could just be having lack of sleep, to be honest, instead of feeling unwell. I feel like he would have lack of sleep with being unwell. Like, you're gonna have lack of sleep from being unwell. You just are. No doubt about it. Lord Marsh's personal assistant. Cooking recipe. Where? Lord Marsh's stats of health. Well, it's not a cooking recipe, is it? It's personal assistant. Whiskers. Not the coat of arms that we're looking for. Member of a hunting club. How dare he? Stethoscope. Stethoscope. He's a physician. Imprecise character portrait. What do you mean imprecise? Lord Marsh is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill. Therefore, he is covered with a blanket despite the fact that it's quite warm inside the room. He has red eyes, due to lack of sleep or perhaps because of alcohol. Ew. And he's just a physician. So, we could go about in changing it, couldn't we? We can't go about in changing it. I'd say it's quite a decent portrait in my estimation. You know, if it is warm in the room, why does he have a blanket on? Am I interrupting?
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
Is it?
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
He also looks like the guy that we was spotting in the bar. He's hiding something, him. Because look on how he has the blanket. Look on how he has it. Like, yeah, he has it wrapped around him, but very awkwardly. Like, usually with a blanket, you'd have it over your entire body. You know, not just over the bottom half of your body.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Okay,
yes,
but
indeed.
where
In order to truly
is...
see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Oh. Brilliant. He's gay. Lovely. Now that explains... Yeah, that explains the blanket now. That, yeah, he could be hiding that.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh.
Get your
You're
head out the
very
gutter.
pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
It is only influenza. What's influenza?
In that case, why are you taking such
Ha!
powerful painkillers?
That was
Excuse
awesome.
me. What do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Okay. Alright. You know I'm not an idiot. Right? Watson, check these bags. Cut them open and see what's inside them, because I don't think that it is just clothes. What's with the paint job? What's with a tin of paint? I don't think it's beans, do you? Those big ass cans, they're not beans. They're not food. That is paint. Or it's oil. What are you doing around here, you weird purple man? Do you know the Penguin by any chance? Or do you? You've got a very similar dress code.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
Yeah. It feels like the bags of potatoes, they could just be potatoes, yes. And the they are big ass Brussels sprouts. Why are the sprouts so big? Why are they so bloody big?
Bags full of food.
Oh.
Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
Oh. Lovely. Hi, sir. I'm just gonna look around. Yeah, you bastard. I know. I can look around the house, outside, and then climb through that window.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Huh. Lovely.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college.
That's good.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
That is good. That is brilliant. Wait. I can use my seeing eye. Oh. Dear Lord Marsh, here is the list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Strawbridge, William Thatcher. Oh God. John Strawbridge.
John Strawbridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster.
We got him!
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd
the
imagine that
list
too.
would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
That's
Might
what
we
she
take
said.
a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Aye. I want to have a bit more of a look around because I don't trust what you've got going on here.
Provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
Isn't it just? Right. How about now we try going outside? Son of a
Locked.
bitch. Why is the outside locked?
Locked.
Why is your outside door locked? Let's go. Watson. Don't mind me, sir. Don't mind me. Ha 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 ha! He 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 he. Look, there it is. So, can we not, like... Can we go in through the back? Or not?
It's closed.
Huh. So there's nothing else to really do, is there? This is an open package of powerful painkillers. Dr. Fisher, Lord Marsh, was diagnosed with influenza. However, his illness appears to be something more serious. Lord Marsh and his close friends. Special education program. Right, where do we need to go? So, we need to go back to 12 Dorset Street, don't we? Hurst's house. Open deduction. Oh, this is new. Find the pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Related clues. Some of the facts may be interrupted. Wait, what? I didn't get to actually look at it properly. Not connected. Wait. So the special job? George's Hurst's special job and Lord Marsh's special education program are somehow connected. The special job mentioned by George Hurst is not connected with the special education program. Rightio, Tom Hurst. What's with the box?
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Right, so what's in here then? Why is there a sewing machine? No, oh, sewing machine oil.
This oil can also be used on weapons.
Ah. A key, I'll take that. What's with the pendant? Why do you have a pendant?
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge.
Oh. Hunting.
A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Right. Oh, liquid. Okay, but we can see like oh, okay.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm.
So,
Tom, does your father have any other property?
No.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
let's get Toby. Let's get Toby Holmes. Rightio, Toby, I need you.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Yes, Toby. Yes, Toby.
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Hurst's house, here we come. Oh, look at the doggy. Look at Toby. Hello, Toby. Oh, such a cute dog. That is a cute dog. I mean, to be fair, when it grows up, it's gonna have its head over its eyes and not be able to see anything. Or is that a different breed of dog? I don't know. I'd think so. I really would think so. What do you sniff,
Search,
Toby?
Search.
Oh my god. We're a dog. Do do boop 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 boo. Oh god, it's a bit meh. I can just open doors now. I'm on the case. This is just brilliant. Oh god. Oh god. Did I find it first try? Add achievement Toby. I found it first try. Oh my god. I found it first try. I am brilliant at this game. Huh. Let's use Holmes vision.
It's not here.
Damn it. There are other doors.
Just some old things.
Damn it. What is it we're looking for? I bet it'll be in the last
Ordinary
door.
storage.
It'll be in the last door that we're looking. Or it'll be in this very sophisticated door.
Just rubbish.
Yep, it'll be in the sophisticated door. The odd one out. There's a
Tom's
picture
photograph.
of
Let's try
Tom.
to get inside.
There's a picture of Tom. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Use the correct lockpicks. Yes! I did it! What in holy matrimony?
A map of Epping Forest.
Dear George, I do understand you and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say that they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. I mean, that's true. That is true. It's like, look at Peaky Blinders. Oh. By Her Royal Majesty the Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Mayor of the British Army, declare the country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honourable soldier of the United Kingdom of Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to injuries sustained while in duty. Oh. Well, good on you.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Well, anyone could have made that deduction, even without clicking anything.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program.
Okay.
According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Right. No.
I don't.
No, not that one.
This man appears in both documents.
This is awesome. Thomas Kelly.
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
But why? How very odd. Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. Okay, well, now we know what happened to George. Dear, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You are a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand, and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair, try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday. And sooner than you think, you won't be alone. Me and your mum will be looking over you from heaven. Fuck. He's dead. He's only gone and bloody died.
News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friends, Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the Special Education Programme in assisting the poor to build better lives and more certain futures. These three gentlemen surely help lift the level of struggle in society. What the hell? Right, we have something more now. So we've got missing, newspaper article, farewell letter and missing. Really? They don't? No. There we go. George Hurst knew that he stood to no chance of returning from his special job. Therefore, he wrote a farewell letter to Tom. George Hurst wrote a farewell letter, but he didn't give it to Tom. There is a chance that he's still alive. Yeah, I think he could be. So what is it we have to do now? Fetch tub. Right, so I need to go to the Hearst house, find out where George Hearst might have hidden the rifle. And whilst I do that, I can search the archives for the military badge. Wolf pick. Examine wolf pick. Wolf pack. Right, so it's a military badge. History.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
Yeah, but you think it would go down to that, wouldn't you? But perhaps not. And I don't think it will go down to that. Maybe it'll have something to do with badges. Badges and medals. There we go. A wolf pack is a half wolf and half jackrabbit. It was used by the Lovat Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname.
Here it is.
Oh, lovely. Right, so Lovat Scouts. No? No. No. Ah, there we go. Really love that. George Hearst had belonged. Yeah.
Well, well. Sweet slumber after a hard-working day. On my pillow.
Or is the game saying for us to sleep? Or what? Fetch Toby the dog. Find out where George Hearst might have hidden a rifle. There's gotta be something down here. Something that we've missed in that room.
There was something on the stand.
Ah!
There was a rifle here. George Hearst took it with him.
Right, yo, so... Preparations... Special job. Violence. Pauper's list. George Hearst was interested in a special education program, but nothing more. George Hearst collected information about the paupers and the laws involved in the special education program. Maybe, yeah. Perhaps he was just getting information. Sneak into Marsh's house. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we got so much. So we need to sneak into Marsh's house. Brilliant. We have unlocked so much. Continue.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Come on, Watson. You can do it. You know you want to, Watson. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Now, can I sneak in through the back? Can I sneak in through the back? I feel like I could.
The window is firmly shut.
Use the back door! Ooh, right. I'm awesome. Lockpick.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Ah!
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please
At
allow
once.
Dr. Watson to enter.
At once,
Good
you
job, Watson.
whiskey bastard. Right. Guns, guns, guns. Painting. Hanging. Oh. Oh.
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
No! Right, I gotta try and do it again, don't I?
Will you break anything else?
I'll
Right,
try my best.
Yes. Let's hide! Wait, he's gonna notice the painting on the floor, though. How did he not notice the painting on the floor? Move that. Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. Oh, okay. Pauper's letter. Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that I can read all of them at a later time. I'll read all of them at a later time.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
Oh. There we go. Again, I'll read that later.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Rightio. Let's read. Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the Empire from those whom we trample underfoot. These same people whom we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities at home or abroad. Lord Marsh. Wow. To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and supports the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. So they're building an empire? This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is the most progressive and wise politician. Oh god, politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field, whilst ignoring the critics and hindrance from his arrogant colleagues who are so set in their ways. I so admire all of these paupers. They seem to be such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure, and they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. Lord Harrington. Dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th our meeting starts. Wow, yes, it does start today, doesn't it? Right, so we've got a ton of stuff to connect. Got many things to connect dots to each other. Initiation. Really? That goes with that. Hunters. So we got no more. So invitation. So we'll obviously find something else to put with that. So shouldn't we put that back?
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Ah!
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
Oh, we got DNA!
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Something is very fishy about him. Right, so we need to check the archives for the map fragment. And yeah, we need to do some science.
Holmes, come here. This is serious.
I have things to do.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh.
Okay. You want to check the piece of evidence?
My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
Right.
Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Yes, you do that.
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
What chemicals? Carbofuscin, acid alcohol.
I need a pipette. I need a pipette. I need a pipette.
Oh, pipette.
This chemical should be applied third. This chemical should be applied second.
Oh, right. Okay, this is interesting. We're doing science.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. I need a sample first.
Yeah, use. God, you are frustrating. Oh. Ah.
A mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
Okay, but what is it? Worms?
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible.
Probably.
I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Right.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Breaking the law. Lovely. Well, while you do that, I am just gonna do some examining. This may take a while. There we go.
Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Cranston Oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk on Cranston's Oak will be cursed for all time. Lovely.
It is thrilling.
I bet it is. Right, do we have any more connections at all that we can play with? No, we do not. So, alright, I need to search the map.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
Righty-o. So, right, so we need to find a place where it has a bit of a triangle in it. That has a triangle in it, but I don't think it's the triangle that we're looking for. What if it's not the yellow and red lines, but it's actually the actual drawn on lines? Oh, it's this. Here it is.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Oh, God. Shocked, implicity, reasonable, lost.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Right, let's connect another dot. Oh. So he was collecting information on them. He was collecting information. Oh, lovely. Mr. Hurst knew. George Hurst knew about some of the people who had gone missing. Oh, he was being a detective. Go to the Epping Forest. Lord Mord and his companions entered a forest that was indicated on George Hurst's map to hold a meeting. Oh, lovely. Which we shall do in the next episode of Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter. Goodbye.